Brighten-Up-Sunshine, where every day is a new beginning. I'm so happy you guys are here today. Whether you've been following for a while or this is your first time tuning in, welcome. Today we're going to dive into some powerful topics: how to stay motivated, to get inspired, and feel good about ourselves, even on the toughest days. Plus, as always, I'll be sharing some of my latest artwork, so stick around for that as well. Let's create some positivity here today. All right, before we get started, I'd love to hear from you guys. What's one of the things you're grateful for today? It could be something big or small. Take a moment to share in the chat. Even if this is on replay, leave it in the comments. And let's start the session on a positive note. Let's talk about the power of positive thinking. Have you ever noticed how your thoughts influence your entire day? Positive thinking does not mean ignoring life's challenges. It means approaching those challenges with a mindset that says, I'm strong enough to handle this. Our thoughts shape our reality, and if we can train ourselves to focus on the good, even in the tough times, we actually see more opportunities, more growth, and more positivity in our lives. There's a science behind the positive thinking. Research shows that positive thinking can actually reduce our stress, improve our overall health, and even increase our lifespan. And when we focus on the good, we send out signals to our brain that affects our overall mood and our outlook. Positive thinking is not about ignoring the negatives. It's about choosing to focus on the solution rather than to focus on the problem. And that is important to remember. Let me change this artwork for you guys here. There we go. Take this one away. And now, let me tell you, I remember there was a time in life when things felt really overwhelming, as most of us can. And if you're facing financial stress, personal challenges, or you just feel like everything's going wrong, you can choose to shift your mindset. Instead of focusing on the problem, you can focus on what you can control, like your attitude, your actions, your thoughts. All these small shifts can all make a huge difference. That is a pretty painting, is it not? I love this. Okay, so let me switch it to another one here. Here we go. Trying to keep this a little entertaining, guys. What do you think of the artwork? So has there ever been a time in your life when positive thinking helped you? I mean, there is that scientific things that prove that just changing our mindset, the way you look at things, can change your whole world. So positive thinking can help you get through a tough situation. I'd love to hear your stories, guys. So if you have something, feel free to chat about it. Overcoming self-doubt and building confidence. There's a reality. And the reality of self-doubt. We all experience self-doubt at some point in our lives. It does not matter how confident we are or how successful we feel like we've had it. Doubt still creeps in. The key is not to let the doubt stop you from moving forward. Remember, doubt does not mean you're not capable. It simply means you're human. And the fact that you're questioning your very self shows that you care and that you're striving for growth. I'm going to pop up another artwork here. If you guys can hold on for me just a second. Boom, here we go. Okay, this one is sideways. I will fix this. Okay. Hey, we just got to laugh at ourselves sometimes because life is funny. Okay, so what practical steps can we take to build confidence? One of the best ways to overcome self-doubt is to actually take action, small, consistent action. Because confidence is something that magically appears? Absolutely not. It's something that we build by showing up for ourselves day after day, even when we're unsure. And here is a tip, by the way. Every time you accomplish something, no matter how small it is, you have to take a small moment to celebrate that win. And remember, remind yourself that you're capable of that. You're actually making progress. You can handle whatever life throws your way. You have to reframe the negative thinking. Another great tool for building confidence is reframing our negative thoughts. When you catch yourself thinking, I can't do this, you have to pause for a moment and ask yourself, what would I tell my friend in this situation? Because sometimes we're kinder to our friends than we are to ourselves. You wouldn't tell them they couldn't do it. So why would you say that to yourself? You have to reframe the negative thoughts into empowering thoughts. You can start to change your internal dialogue and build a more confident mindset. Now, I don't believe sometimes in my own ability to succeed. And sometimes I doubt my own talents, my potential, my own worth. Who doesn't, right? But over time, you can learn that those doubts do not define you. What matters is your willingness to keep moving forward, even when you feel uncertain. And this is where real confidence comes from. Let's talk about this. What's one thing you've accomplished recently that you're proud of? It could be a small step, like getting out of bed on a hard day or finishing a project you've been putting off. Let's celebrate those wins and take the time to actually celebrate ourselves. There's power as well in having a vision. Have you ever sat down and thought about what you want to be in like a year? Where do you want to be in 5 years or even 10 years? We have to create a vision for our future, and it's one of the most powerful things that we can actually do for ourselves. A vision will give you direction. It'll give you a goal. It'll fuel your motivation. Without a vision, it's easy to get lost and distracted and live somebody else's vision in our own lives. So we have to create a vision. Now, we can create vision for ourselves through visualization. It's a powerful tool. If we take a moment, we close our eyes, we picture our life from a year from now, what does that look like? What kind of person are we? What are we accomplishing? If we visualize our goals, it's going to help bring those into reality, because once your brain sees it, it actually starts working toward it. And then we can get overwhelmed if the vision's so huge. So we have to remember to take a moment and break down the goals into manageable steps. I'm going to go ahead and change the artwork again. I'm trying to find something cute here. Hold on, hold on. Oh, okay. One of my favorite things here. Let's have a tea break, guys. Okay, so a practical tip for goal setting is write down your vision and goal and keep them somewhere visible. Like if you just write down 3 things in 3 topic areas, you can keep it on your desk, your fridge, or your journal, carry it with you, revisit it often, and ask yourself, what can I do today to move closer to the vision? This daily check-in will keep you focused on your dreams and give you energy to keep moving forward and pushing forward. So let's do a little energy exercise here together. In the chat, you can share one thing you want to accomplish in the next year. It could be a career goal, a personal development goal, or even something like learning a new skill. Okay. Oops, it cut off for me, but hopefully I am back. There's a huge importance of consistency and small habits. So consistency is the secret to long-term success. Whether you're building that new habit, working on a big goal, or simply trying to improve your life day to day, consistency is what's going to make the difference. It's easy to get excited about something new and put a lot of effort in that start, but the real magic happens when you show up every single day, no matter how you're feeling. So think about that. It's the small steps that really matter. It matters more than the big thing. It's the small habits. They're the building blocks of bigger changes. Instead of trying to overhaul your entire life overnight, start with small, manageable habits over time. These small habits will compound and create lasting change. For example, if you want to get healthier, you start by drinking more water. It's a small habit that you start getting into, and then you work for maybe you walk for 10 minutes a day, and those habits will grow, and you find that bigger changes will just come naturally if you focus on the small habits. And consistency, because staying consistent even when your motivation's low, that's really where the magic is. Motivation comes and goes. It's not something you can rely on, but habits are something you can count on. When motivation is low, that's when you need to rely on your consistency. It's okay to feel motivated all the time, or not feel motivated all the time, but as long as you keep showing up, then you have to remember you're at least making progress. Okay, so that is what I have today. If you guys just jumped on, I hope you can rewatch this. It cut out on me for one time, but it reconnected. So hopefully it worked out. And I hope you guys, if not already, if you've not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. And if you like this topic or you want more like this, check out the channel. We have over 100 videos now. And please hit the subscribe button. See you guys in tomorrow's video. Have a good one. Have a good day. Bye, everybody.